What's the deal? It's your boy Jay Real, and I'm back at it again with another one. All right, and today we are gonna talk about authenticity. Yeah. So, authenticity. Being authentic should be your purpose in life. Everyone these days is looking for a purpose, is looking for what they should be doing, who they should be around, what their life should look like, and it's all about aligning with your authenticity and what feels right for you. You have to be doing the things, being around the people that make you feel good. They don't give you that off feeling. You know what I'm talking about? They don't give you the like I don't want to be around this, or the things you're doing, whether it's the job you're doing. And I'm not saying all things you do you're gonna love to do, right? Because we all don't like to do certain things, but some things are needed to be done, like doing the wash. I hate doing the wash. It's annoying, especially with working out. You wash your clothes a lot, and it's just like, bro, how many times can I just have a magic wand and poof, they're all clean, right? I wish I could do that, but maybe, you don't know. We're all pretty powerful humans. We're all pretty powerful beings. We just don't know it. And that's why being authentic is so powerful, because when you're authentic, you get the things that you want because you're aligning with your higher self. And your higher self is the person you're striving to be, right? The person you're striving to be is the person that you envision, the career you have. And let's take this for example. No one sits down and thinks, if nothing mattered, right? If money didn't matter, that's the main one. If money didn't matter, what would I be doing? Ask yourself that. And those are the things you should be doing that you enjoy if money didn't matter, right? Like some people like boxing. They would do it for free. Some people like playing baseball. They would do it for free. We all did it as kids. We played different sports, did different classes. We did all that for free because we weren't paying. I mean, our parents were paying, unfortunately. Shout out to the parents, But the kids, we didn't really get anything out of it besides social, maybe a trophy here and there. But we did it because we enjoyed doing it, right? And that's the things we need to focus on doing, is the things that bring us joy. And that takes trial and error. That takes trying different things. Some things you might quote unquote waste your time, but essentially you're not really wasting your time, because it's better than not doing anything. I'd rather do something and figure out that I don't like it rather than sit there and question for months or years or days, weeks, I don't know if I should do it. I'm a little nervous. And it goes back to the fears too. My last video, facing your fears. You have to just push through that and try it out, because you never know unless you try. And when you find something you like to do, keep doing it. Add to it. Try something different with it, But aligning to that authenticity will get you what you want in life. And a lot of people are scared to be authentic because they don't want to be judged by others, right? And the best way to overcome that is to not judge people yourself. And I'll touch on this briefly, but I do want to make a video on judgment, because we all do it. I'm not saying I don't judge people. I've grown to not judge people as much. I still do judge, but I don't think about it too much. I'm like, okay, whatever. But the judgment of others, if you find yourself judging someone else, that's what's holding you back as well from being authentic, because you're scared of what people think about you, because you're thinking X, Y, and Z about this other person based on what they're doing. And what that other person is doing, as long as it's not affecting you directly, it really shouldn't matter, right? Because that has to do with them, not you. So it shouldn't even be dwelling on your conscience, because then that person's living rent-free in your head for no reason. and they're getting the most out of it because they're being their authentic self, which is thus making them happier and attracting those things that they want for their life and that are aligned with themselves. And that's what matters most. And some things you might have to come back to. You know, some things aren't meant to be at that certain time, unfortunately. And we all know it deep down when those things aren't meant to be, because we feel forced to do it. If you're feeling forced to do something you don't want to do, it's probably not the best thing to be doing at that time, right? And there are uncomfortable times where you have to push through that, but if it's a constant battle, then you have to be real with yourself and ask yourself, like, is this really something I want to be doing right now? Or for instance, for me, I used to do drop shipping, and I strictly did it for money purposes, right? I was like, oh yeah, I want to make a lot of money. Let's do this. And I was doing it for a while. I made a little bit of money, not anything crazy. I did it for about 6 months, and now I probably could have kept going and probably could have been good at it, or I would have been good at it, because it wasn't the most fun thing to do, but it was fairly easy. You're just testing different products and things like that, and you just kind of wait for one to hit, really. And I was good at kind of creating an ad and figuring out how to present that to the audience in a good way to captivate them and like lure them in to get the product, right? The descriptions and all that. Like, I find that stuff fairly easy to do. And I lost my train of thought. I get in this flow of like talking, and it just like, my thoughts are just like, I don't even know. It just, sometimes they just slowly like disappear. Oh yeah, but I figured it out. See, you just kind of talk and it flows right back to you. It's like the boomerang of the universe. God throws his boomerang around when you do good or when you do bad. So karma's a B word, you know what I mean? God has the boomerang ready. You throw that boomerang, it hits God, and then he throws it back to you, and he's like, bow, 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 bow. Anyway, but so yeah, if you're doing something and you don't feel aligned to do it, then I would recommend to stop doing it. Now, you don't have to take my advice. I'm just saying it's harder to do something or be with someone or be around people or around a certain environment that you're feeling like a push-pull against. You shouldn't feel that. You should feel like gravitated towards doing it. Like, for instance, making these videos now, I find more joy and creativity out of it rather than I used to, because I was strictly thinking about the money. I wasn't really thinking about, oh, who am I gonna help? Or like, I had that sense, and it was kind of a therapy, but for me to express, and it still is, but it was more from a selfish lens back then. And this was like just a year ago now, 2 years ago. I was trying to help people, but I was also more focused on making the money and influencing and the followers. And honestly, I mean, that stuff will come as I keep making videos and align with my authentic self, but I'm not focused on it because I don't care. I'm genuinely just trying to make the world a better place. That's my goal here, is just to make the world a better place. And I just noticed I had my seatbelt on. Like, what am I doing? I'm parked. Like, why do I have my seatbelt on? But you never know, right? Anyway, so yeah, just staying authentic. Try different things. The things you really enjoy to do, keep doing those, because those are going to bring you into that flow state. Those are going to bring you into that high vibrational state to where you're attracting the things you want. And if you don't understand the vibration talk, I would definitely look into that. I will be touching more about this on my channel, because I do believe in being authentic is probably the highest vibration you can do, whether it's good or bad, because you can be authentic with someone and they take it a certain way, but you have to be authentic with yourself, because that's what's going to bring you in what needs to be brought into your life and what you want to be brought into your life. And like I said, trial and error is a thing. So just because something didn't work out doesn't mean like you'll never get what you want. I think you'll actually get better. It's just a matter of, okay, next time I want to try this. And when those things align, you'll know, because you'll have that feeling. A lot of life is based on feelings, and I know a lot of people touch on you can't do life based on your feelings, I agree in one way, but I also disagree in another way. Because there are times that, like I said, you'll get frustrated and you won't know, like you're trying to figure something out and you're getting a little frustrated. That's when you kind of just have to, that's when that feeling comes up if you're forcing to do something you don't want to do because you're getting frustrated. So you're doing something out of, you're doing something out of that authentic place. And you want to be in that authentic place to do something because you get more out of it. Just because you feel like you need to figure this out now because whatever the case is, you don't. You want to do it from an authentic place because you reap more of the fruits from doing it in that feeling or that aura. You get more out of it. And it might not make sense, but you'll know what I'm saying because you won't feel that like pullback to doing something. You'll just be in the flow and you'll enjoy doing it. And it's part of life. It's part of figuring out yourself, figuring out life, growing, doing different things and all that type of stuff. But that's also the fun thing about life. You never know what might kind of click with you and you'd be like, oh, I never thought I would actually like this. Like, this is really good. Like, for instance, something I never thought I'd really enjoy, probably doing these videos, I would say. I never wanted to be on camera. I'm very like private person. Like I recharge a lot on my own. I like being around people, but there's a time and a place, and like a lot of the times, a lot of people, not a lot of people, but being around too many people for too long, I get kind of drained and I need to like go in my turtle shell and be like, I'll see you guys later because I need to recharge. You guys know what I'm saying. All you introverts, I'm an introverted extrovert, right? I'm an introvert at heart, but you know, when I'm around people, I can get my extrovertedness out. Woo! It's flowing out of me. Getting out of breath. This is a longer one. Anyway, be authentic, stay in that authenticity feeling, and you'll just enjoy life more. You'll be more positive, and I'm not saying it's going to be easy because you might have to not necessarily cut people off, but take some more time away from certain people or things and figure that out, you know? Just reflect with yourself on, is this good for me? Do I need to set a boundary here so I can be more in my authentic, coming from my authentic heart? Do the things that bring you that authenticity. Don't be thinking, like, if people are judging you, who cares? It's really not that serious. Like, what is that doing for you? It's really not doing anything. It's just holding you back from the life you want, right? If you're sitting here thinking about people judging you and all that, it's just like it's just exhausting. It's like, who cares anymore? Like, they're just throwing at you what they're scared to do themselves. They're scared to be authentic because they're scared of being judged, so they're gonna judge someone else, so then they feel more comfortable of not being their authentic self. And it's that simple. So think about it like that. Next time you feeling like you're getting judged, just know the people judging you are scared to be who they are, so they're gonna judge you. And if that's how they want to live their life, cool. But I know for sure I ain't trying to live no boring life and be negative, judging people and stuff like that. That's just not cool in the first place. Like, there's too much stuff going on in the world to be negative anymore. And we just have to learn and grow from each and every day, each and every second, each and every minute, and just be authentic. So I hope that helped you guys out in some way, shape, or form. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Drop a comment as far as what you'd want me to talk about, give you a better perspective on, help you understand better, or just see a different point of view from. We all have different points of view in this life, and they all can help us in some way, shape, or form, whether it's what we want or what we don't want. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys having a great start to the new year 2025. Big things coming for everyone watching this. I love you guys, and I'm out. Peace.